What if Goku and Vegeta was locked inside Whis' staff part 3? Our story last ended with the Grand Priest trapping Whis and Beerus and sending all the angels and gods of destruction Goku's way to fight him as the earth seems to change. Now Goku was doing his normal meditating as Chi-Chi was cooking food. The sky would turn a darker shade as Goku would get up and he would then see all the gods of destruction and the angels appear, other than Whis and Beerus. And then the Grand Priest would show himself as Goku was confused, asking what's happening. The Grand Priest nods as all the gods of destruction go full power, saying that they have came to end Goku. As Zeno was watching from above, excited to see this amazing match, Goku would smirk as he thinks that this might be a test or maybe they're after him or something, but he would move the fight somewhere else away from Chi-Chi and them, and he doesn't want to fight on Earth, but not like he really has a choice. You can't just ask Zeno to change. So he didn't want Earth to be destroyed, but he didn't have a choice, so that's already been said. So they get the Dragon Balls. You know, if anything happens, they can just use that to repair anything that happens. So Vegeta would arrive as he would cross his arms and just watch from afar. As he didn't know what was happening, Goku's aura glowed as he turned Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. The gods of destruction had a little chance against him. Even all of them teamed up, Goku was far too powerful for them. He would easily defeat them all without really much of a threat, but he would not kill any of them. Now the Grand Priest would then frown and tell his children to go attack. As all the angels would charge in, this was a little bit more challenging, as Goku would use Mastered Ultra Instinct, and this is when Vegeta would step in. Now, Goku had already defeated a handful of the angels, as Goku can take on all the angels by himself. It's just a bit more difficult since there's 12 of them, and they're a lot stronger than God of Destruction. But Vegeta says that he'll help Goku out, as he would come in and he would show a power that he got while training, as he wanted to learn both a god and an angel. He would then use Hakai power mixed with MUI. So it's pretty much like Ultra Vegeta, or you can call it whatever you want, but it's like his whatever you want to call the form. But it's not Ultra Ego, it's God of Destruction energy and Angel energy mixing into one. This is not stronger than his Omni form, not even close, but it is far stronger than Master Ultra Instinct. So that's it's the second strongest form pretty much. So he would fight the angels himself, or what's left of them, as only a few remained, as remember Goku would go into his Omni form, and he would use his full power right off the bat. As he knows the Grand Priest was stated to be the #1 fighter in the entire universes. Goku would charge in, and he would punch the Grand Priest, shocking him by the power, as he drew blood. The Grand Priest was able to be surprised by it, and he was shocked out how Goku was this powerful, as he used his full might only one time, and that was against Zamasu. Other than that, he never used his full power in this form. But obviously, he's going to use it against the Grand Priest. So the Grand Priest then uses his full energy as well, and the two would clash back and forth, shaking the entire multiverses. As Goku was on the losing end, the Grand Priest had way more experience than Goku. They were even in power, but experience and skill goes a long way. The Grand Priest is billions upon billions and billions and billions of years old. Goku's only almost around 1,000 years old, so you can see where the experience kind of builds on. So Goku has an ultimate trump card that he's never used before. He's only used it in Whis' staff before, and that is it. He's never used it anywhere else, as he doesn't see a need to since he's so powerful. But he doesn't know what it's going to do, but he's truly happy someone is so strong, as he would then stream a red aura surrounds him, and he uses Kaioken, adding more and more on top of the Omni form, as he would use Kaioken times 20 Omni form. As he would fly in, punching the Grand Priest so hard, the entire time in reality shatters, as they go through the shattered portals, landing each blow, and each blow actually changes to different timelines and realities. As one of them showed a Kid Goku who turned into a Super Saiyan as he defeated King Piccolo, look up and see the two just for a brief second punch each other, and then they would disappear. And then they even showed Vegeta being the king of the universe and all the Saiyans in Super Saiyan 4. And then another kick would then send it away. And then after going through so many different timelines, thousands of them, the Grand Priest would then punch Goku back to their reality. as the Grand Priest was on the losing end, okay, he didn't have much of a chance. He had no choice as he would showcase his true power. Now, Goku pretty much spent all of his stamina using that Kaioken ability, as it still almost killed him. Luckily, though, Vegeta has a Senzu Bean, so he'll help him out. So, the Grand Priest will then showcase his true ultimate power. He has never used this. He's only used this when Zeno created him. And then now this is how he gets his power. Now, when he created his children, he gave a piece of his power to them, so that's how they're so powerful, and also teaching them. So he is not complete, as all of them hand their power to him. Same with God of Destruction, and just to help him out, he would grow in size, and he was at his max power, pretty much his battle mode, as he overpowered Goku with ease, slapping him around. But Goku was tired anyway. There wasn't much that he could do. Now, I would feel like the Grand Priest is as strong as Goku in his Kaioken times 20 probably. But I think that in this state, he could probably take on Goku and Vegeta, and them working together, and he could probably be able to take him down. Maybe, though. This just depends. If they're at full power, then that'll be a problem. So Vegeta would then kick the Grand Priest away in his Omni form. He would hand Goku a Senzu Bean, and then they would work together. Remember, they are so used to training and fighting, they pretty much fight as one person. So it's 2 Omni Super Saiyans against the Grand Priest. So pretty much the long story short is that the Grand Priest would lose. He would run out of stamina. Having both Goku and Vegeta at full power coming at him, he would sadly lose. He does not have enough power to defeat them. As he could continue, but he doesn't want to act out in front of the Omni King, so he would accept his defeat. Omni King was watching. He was so happy. Watching the entire fight. Soon, they would also free Beerus and Whis after explaining. Now, Zeno wouldn't care. He would tell everyone to not be fighting like this again, as it messed with time and reality a lot. They all agree. And I think that Zeno would tell the Grand Priest to leave Goku, Vegeta, and Universe 7 alone, as they proved themselves to have defeated you, and that was his part of the deal. So the Grand Priest lost fair and square, and he'll accept that defeat. Now, Whis and them was obviously back, and the Grand Priest apologized to both of them. Beerus obviously says it's fine because he's terrified. Whis understands. So all that went really well. So now I'm gonna just gloss over the other arcs too, just to explain as well. So after Zeno told everybody, let everybody go, everybody just kind of went their own way. Now, all things are back to normal now. We would now go into the Broly arc. Now, we all know how this is going to go. Goku or Vegeta can easily solo Broly with 0 issue. Now, they would obviously see him go Legendary Super Saiyan, as Frieza would probably still kill Paragus, so all that would happen the exact same. So they would actually drag the fight out just to see how powerful Broly can get. They were impressed. Broly was extremely strong. He might even be stronger than Beerus, but they don't know his full power. But they agree that him and Beerus are pretty much even, but the only issue is that Broly's so angry that he can't think during a fight. He fights like a beast. So they were impressed. Now, Chi-Lai would still use the Dragon Balls, and she would still wish Broly back to Planet Vampa, but they weren't going to kill him anyway. They see that Broly's a good guy, just he's been taught the wrong way, and his father was kind of messing with him. Now, would they kill Frieza? I think that I have a feeling that Vegeta would probably kill Frieza, but I'm just going to say no, because I feel like Frieza's so weak compared to Vegeta and them, that Vegeta would just let him go, because he doesn't even care. Remember, they've been locked in there for so long. I feel like after Goku would talk to him, Vegeta would kill his inner demons, and he would just tell Frieza just to screw off, because he sees Frieza as like scum of the universe. He's not the strongest. Now, Frieza has been training a lot harder now. Remember, within 3 months, Frieza was able, now this is like horrible like power scaling, but like within like 3 months, Frieza was able to go from weaker than he was before on Namek to fighting a Super Saiyan Blue. But Frieza doesn't really have the will to train. That's not how his species works. But I do feel like Frieza would keep his training up. So Frieza is actually way more powerful than he was before. Do I believe that he's near Beerus yet? I don't think so. I think that Beerus probably still could take him. And also, Beerus has not been slacking off either. Beerus has been training extra hard to get stronger. Now also because remember, Goku and Vegeta, they are officially the strongest beings in all 12 universes under Zeno. They beat the Grand Priest fair and square. Now, could they have defeated them by themselves? I think Goku could have, maybe not Vegeta, because Goku has Kaioken times 20, but both of them together, they were able to defeat him fair and square. So they are now motivation for all the other 12 universes to now train harder and to do better. So everybody's training. Universe 6, Hit is even training himself. Kaba and them, Kefla, or Kale Khalifa, they're all training with Champa and Vados to get stronger. You have Jiren. Jiren's probably the strongest, and the strongest one to even fight. He has been training the hardest. He's ready for his rematch against Goku. He wants the rematch soon. He's been training inside that staff as well for longer now. And Vados has been helping him. Now, Jiren doesn't see that as spite. Jiren just wants to fight the strongest. And Jiren wants to be the strongest. So that's why he's prepared to fight Goku. And Goku's ready for it, you know. Goku's excited. So, that is it for this What If, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. So, we also did not gloss over the Moro arc and the Granola arc as well, so I'm gonna just gloss over that real quick. So real quick, the Moro arc, he would have zero chance. He's dead. I mean, it's just way too strong. I mean, and even if he tried to absorb their energy, they're so powerful that it might even kill him because there's too much energy at once and he'll overload. Remember, even an Angel's power overloaded him and he nearly died. So, you know, and they're stronger than all 12 Angels. And Beerus wasn't even fully done yet. He was still in training. So add that in as well. So, the Granola arc. Now, Granola and Gas would wish to be stronger than, to be the strongest mortals. Now, there's the problem. Would they actually be able to become that strong? I would say no. The reason being is because even Goku and Vegeta in the manga, with their power scale and their power currently, Granola and Gas were aged very, very fast. And they only had a little left to live, especially Gas. Gas is pretty much looking like he's about to die in the manga currently. Granola only had like a year or two left to live. So they would pretty much die instantly if the dragon even does it. Now, I think that they're so powerful that the dragon might not even be able to do it, because they're stronger than any god of destruction or angel. So, and either way, I feel like Goku and them with the Kaioken and everything, I think they could probably take him. I honestly think that they probably could. Not to mention too, they can also do fusion, and that's Omni King level, so they would probably defeat him anyway. So the arc would not be as badly defeated as they were from the manga. They would have no chance, even if they were alive. But I think that they would probably die. So now for the Dragon Ball superhero movie, that would happen the exact same. Nothing would change. They would, Goku, Vegeta would probably be training Broly. That is true. I have a heavy feeling that they would be training Broly because they see how powerful he is. So I don't see anything wrong with that. Beerus' planet, all that happens the same. And the same exact thing happens with Piccolo and Gohan. You can pretty much watch the movie. It's the same thing as the What If is going to be when the movie comes out for English. I've already watched it in Japanese, so I've already watched the entire movie. So that is it officially for this What If, you guys. Now, thank you guys for watching. Now, if you made it this far, there will be a final part after this video, part 4. Now, the finale. This is my own arc where Goku would want to fight the strongest beings. Now, this is after years have passed, since everyone from the Tournament of Power has the motivation to surpass Goku and Vegeta. Also, the Dragon Balls seem to be acting weird. They begin to crack and turn into a blackish color. The negative energy from the Dragon Balls is going to create the Shadow Dragons. So, stay tuned for this. And I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for the support of the series. Thank you guys for subscribing. So let's get to 10,000 subscribers. We're already zooming through. All right. I love you guys so much. And I will talk to you all later.